We often talk about semen retention or noFap for men to improve their quality of life and actions. Today we gonna talk about 3 factors that help us to reach our desired state. These are 3 aspects of semen retention that can be highlighted for this practice. These 3 topics gonna clear your doubts on semen retention or noFap. So, the first one is science. Anyone who has tried to Google semen retention, scientific studies knows that it is hard to find information on this matter, but just these 2 facts are enough. First, when we are not constantly ejaculating, our reproductive systems get to rest, and nutrients and blood are used in other places besides the production of semen, allowing the body to utilize the energy in other places. Study any aspect of the human body, and it will be apparent that all systems work in this manner, optimizing energy usage. When you are constantly nutting, your body prioritizes keeping up with this, much like when you work out, your body adjusts to the stress of the workout by becoming stronger and more able to handle the workouts you put it through. When your body has a good supply of sperm cells, which are always being produced, it can slow down production. Second, the body breaks down and reabsorbs fully mature sperm cells, utilizing the nutrients throughout the body. This is another trend of the body's inner mechanisms. It is constantly switching around the composition of cells based on what is needed. For example, if our blood is too alkaline or acidic, the body will respond with the use of carbonic acid to transform carbon dioxide and water into hydrogen and bicarbonate, or vice versa depending on what the cells need. If we have sperm cells that are not being used, the body will make use of them by breaking them down. Some people believe this to be an insane amount of protein and amino acids that get reabsorbed, hence people obsessing with the process of sperm being produced, spermatogenesis, but the truth is it does not matter. Free nutrients are free nutrients, no matter how small. More important than the actual sperm though, is the energy that comes from retaining. This is an energy practice, whether you want to think of it in spiritual terms or not. Number 2. Consciousness. Semen retention's effect on consciousness is, in my opinion, the greatest reason that one should do it. When one is free of desire, then all that is left is contentment. Most people have sexual fantasies many times throughout the day. When we consciously gain control of this, which takes time, we free up immense space in the mind, which allows us to use that attention on other more important subjects than sex. The only urge that is near as strong as the urge to reproduce is the urge to eat. Both of these urges are necessary for survival, but only one can be abstained from for an unlimited amount of time. If we did not have to eat, it would be better for us to not eat, but that is not reality. Breatharianism is another discussion. Celibacy is essentially a sexual fast. Fasting is practiced by many religions and is very widely recognized for its holistic health benefits. Combining the two is extremely powerful. We can see people making similar claims of more energy, overall feeling better, more presence when quitting drugs as we see with quitting PMO addictions. The urge to do drugs can sometimes replace the urge to eat or have sex, or sometimes it can enhance them. Doing drugs will take away the benefits of celibacy because so much of the benefits come from controlling the senses. Delayed gratification provides much more satisfying than instant gratification. Pleasure and pain are always connected. You either can have short but sharp pain which leads to long and cumulative pleasure, or short and intense pleasure which leads to long and cumulative pain. Number 3. Transmutation. Think of this: when you feel angry, it is much more likely that you can beat up a punching bag with more intensity than if you were in a happy mood. If you were running away from an angry dog, you would definitely be able to run faster than if you were just running for fun. When one loves their child, they are much more likely to be able to clean up their whole house efficiently for their day party than if they were just cleaning a bit for maintenance. These are different kinds of energy being transmuted. There's a reason people get absolutely shredded after breaking up with their girlfriends all the time: transmutation. No one would argue these facts, so it does not make sense why someone would argue the transmutation of sexual energy. When you abstain from sex, your horniness levels will skyrocket. Throughout the entirety of existence, especially as a man, we will be horny. When that horniness comes, it is essentially an infinite supply of energy, like the other types mentioned above, but the difference is that those energies all have an external source of stimulation, whereas sexual energy is internal and can come by itself without outside stimulation. Being horny feels pleasurable, there is no need to fear it when it comes. Every time you feel horny, but do not act upon it, the energy is transmuted. When you are horny and you do an activity, it supercharges it. We can use this creative energy to do literally whatever we want with it. It is a blessing when used properly. So it's best to retain your semen instead of wasting it for seconds of pleasure and dopamine kick. Also, in the next upcoming videos on my channel, I'm going to post a series of semen retention guide and help you will need for success on noFap. Thanks for watching.